How many people actually get round to writing their books? Not many. Everyone has a book in them, but very few people actually get round to writing their book. And then, if people have written their book, how many get around to having their book published? Well, of course, self-publishing is becoming more and more popular. So that's one great scenario. If you want to go down that route, then good luck to you. But if you want to go for publication as well, then there's an opportunity. If you have a mental illness, or you're a carer, or you have a disability and you're listening to this, then this can help you write more books. And if you're an existing author with Chipmunk Publishing, then this can help you write more and more books. I'll also talk a little bit about writing home study courses, booklets that can be used to giveaways to help you with your list and your business as well, and other different strategies that I want to give you the best possible value. So hold on tight and listen. Take in all the information that you can and feel free to play back different parts that can help you at different times. When I wrote my first book, it was a necessity. I wrote a memoir and it was a burning necessity. How did I write it? I just wrote in a stream of consciousness thoughts, got everything down on paper that I could. But even then, I started in 1998, so I wrote for 2 weeks then, and I was in such shock at what I'd written, I didn't write anything else for 2 years. Then I managed to somehow write every day for 3 or 4 months, and then I had it ready, and it turned into a really successful book that helped thousands of people around the world. I want the same for you. So listen up, hold on tight, and please, please, repetition is ultimate. So any strategies that you get out of this, feel free to play again if you're not so sure. And different strategies work for different people in different ways. But all these strategies I've used, and I've recommended a lot of these strategies along the way. And having published 600 people, I've also advised thousands of other people who've got into contact with me who just needed a little bit of hope along the way. So here we are. Now, one great thing is to begin with the end in mind. So visualize that the book is already finished. This is really important. Visualize that you have the book finished. How can you do that? Well, there's so many different ways that you can do that. Have a title of the book, put it at the top of the book, and put it at the bottom of the page. Sounds very, very simple, but it's a great technique. If you have the title at the bottom of the page, then it can really help you, because when you finish writing for that particular day, or when you write it, you can see the day. You can also add in the date when you will have it finished by, so you can be specific about the date and the month, and at the top and the bottom of the page, and this will get you more focus. It's a great little strategy. It's really, really useful. Now, what other possible strategies could there be for writing a book? There are so many. What else can you do? You can practice incantations. So you can have daily rituals where you stand up, and as soon as you wake up in the morning, you could run in front of the mirror and just say to yourself, I'm going to finish writing my book by such and such a date, such and such a year. And the more you talk to yourself, the more you give yourself positive self-talk, then the more action you're going to take. Also, tell other people that you know, a peer group, friends, family, when you're going to finish your book by, because this will make you accountable and make you more likely to be able to deliver on time. If you miss a date, it doesn't matter, because you're gaining momentum, so you've pushed yourself forward into a state where you can make a huge difference. What do you want your book to be? This is a strategy. These strategies work for every different type of writing. It works for memoirs, poetry, fiction, non-fiction, screenplays, drama, every possible genre, short stories, anything that you can think of, it can really help. Now, also, if you feel like you've got lots of different types of writings, there is no harm to put them together in a kind of compilation, a kind of selected works. That's something I encourage our authors to do because they can have writer's block. It's really, really important as well to have a title that you believe in, that you're happy with. And if it can be a title that makes you feel good, then that can really, really be helpful. Also, if it can be a title that is somehow, in some way, a completed action rather than something going on in the present tense, that can be more useful.